on Steam reviews. Currently 1,500 reviews, and it's mixed. Overall, saying not recommended. Right now, I'd say wait for a sale. Game looked excellent in trailers, but for a first impression, I'm not impressed with combat. Doesn't feel as responsive as a game like this should be. Very floaty. Feels like a 6 out of 10 game. And everyone else is liking it for the most part. Product received for free, getting a lot of that. Game is a Temu Stellar Blade Nier Automata. I refunded it. Hear me out. The game has some really solid ideas and concepts. It really does feel like Nier cross with Stellar Blade, cross Sekiro, cross Pokemon type thing, which on paper sounds absolutely insane, but nothing about it feels polished. It should have been in development a few more months. It honestly feels like kind of a demo. So these are the feelings of the community, not just the critical media, you know, the pro game journal mafia out there, where we have Pirate Nation saying IGN gives Beast of Reincarnation a 6 only. Remember, they gave the Industry Plant mixtape a 10. They also gave Crimson Desert, one of the best games this year, a 6. Which goes to show that literally their reviews are meaningless. This right here, giving mixtape a 10, destroyed all credibility for their entire outlet. If I was a journal working there, first off, I'd be questioning my life decisions. But secondly, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, bro, this is now going to affect the perception of our entire organization because you gave this, what is basically amounts to a playable movie game, a 10. Beast of Reincarnation getting a 6, and Crimson Desert getting a 6. But the one that might actually be on point, ironically, of all of them, would be Beast of Reincarnation. It said it has an interesting apocalyptic setting and an action-packed premise, but its execution falls short of its ideas more often than not. And across the board, that's the sentiment that I've been getting from people as well, saying everything about the game on paper sounds amazing, it should be great, but then the execution, the fighting, everything about the battle system just doesn't match. Pirate Nation continues, says, it's honestly hard to believe that Beast of Reincarnation is coming from Game Freak, the studio best known for Pokemon. They really nailed the art style and the soundtrack.
For a good obstacle course.
I mean, I guess
you can thread the needle.
It does kind of. It's makes me more of like an indie game with the janky running and stopping. It's just, it's weird. Pirate Nation seems to really like this game for whatever reason. Pirate Nation's getting mad at IGN and then talking about how it's amazing. This comes from Game Freak. I don't know. It's not striking me as anything particularly special, but hey, it is what it is. We've also got Nick Tech saying, the sudden urge to check out a game you've never heard of before because IGN gave it a 6, which, to be fair, the first thing I heard about this game when the reviews started coming in was the IGN 6, and so that's what got me interested in diving into it further. So I wanted to cover this game and talk about it and be like, okay, so we got IGN maybe pulling another Crimson Desert here. Let me research the studio behind this and the publisher behind this specifically. So Game Freak, the developer, we all know Game Freak with Pokemon. Okay, got that. But the publisher is a publisher called Fiction, which I'd never heard of before, but okay. I was like, oh, let me check out what they, I'm like, oh, why are they not letting people comment and reply in heart? Why can't you like this? The author has blocked. And I'm like, wait, what?
Finish downloading.
I don't even know who you are. I've never talked about you before.
Yeah.
If anything, I wanted to cover your game and try to give it like props and give it a positive light. This is just weird.
I'm busy.
Like apparently my reputation precedes me. But why? Like why would a community manager, unless they are a cult member, go out of their way, seek me out and block me? I've never replied, I've never tagged them, I've never talked to them before. I was just like, wait, I'm blocked by them? I was so confused. I said, was gonna do a story covering Beast of Reincarnation launch and stumbled into the publisher, Fictions Inc., had already preemptively blocked me. Lamau, wonder if Game Freak is aware. Not like Game Freak really cares about it, but hey, I figured at this point, why not just throw that out there? Because I thought it was very odd. And I followed up saying, me opening social media every day to find a new publisher and dev blocked me that I don't even think about. Tokyo's daughter. The game is getting bombed by woke journalists. It's pathetic. Jay Viper, another red flag for this game. And I said, big time. Savvy said, might need to look into them now. I said, I've seen some replies connecting them to BAFTA, which, if you're not familiar with BAFTA, BAFTA is like the Wokey Awards of award shows. The most wokey thing you could possibly be. That is them. And we have them replying to SMG Studio Lego Party. The BAFTA is on its way home, and it's on a first-class flight here. And a reply from Fictions giving the salute. I was like, this is weird. So they're in deep with BAFTA and also the other Wokey of Wokey Awards, DICE. And this is the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. Tonight is the night for our 29th annual DICE Awards. Remember this one? We hope you'll join us with co-host Game Over Greg Miller and Parallax Stella. You know, the two that can't stand and have hardcore Trump derangement syndrome on stage and think they're funny, and they're definitely not. As we honor some of the best games from 2025, this gets retweeted by Fictions. So it's just, there's nothing like, no big time smoking gun of them saying something crazy, but it's just like the breadcrumbs of, oh, okay, this is that kind of publisher. They have an allegiance to the cult, and they do this kind of stuff to bend the knee and prove that they are worthy of being part of this cult. And I'm not even exaggerating. That's literally covering this industry for as long as I've been doing. I know how it works now. I get it. If someone blocks me preemptively, I'm like, bro, that's... We're gonna have some problems here. This is Beast of Reincarnation. Current active concurrent players, 5,467. 24-hour peak at launch of 15,000. This is awful. Awful. For like, unless you're looking at like being an indie game, then maybe these numbers are decent. But coming from Game Freak and the amount of like just heavy quotes on this when I say sheer industry talent and know-how with working on the Pokemon games beforehand, this just ain't it. But there are some people that are enjoying it. Rhino said, I've been having a great time with Beast of Reincarnation. Great setting and concept, decent characters. By the way, if you gotta say decent characters as a good thing, that tells me you're bending over backwards to try to like the game. Yeah, they're decent characters. Check. that would be like an X if you're saying decent. Gameplay is fun. Okay. Good variety in mechanics.
Define decent.
No, the graphics cutscenes are a bit disappointing. It's not a perfect experience by any means, but it's a nice blend of Sekiro minus the Souls-like difficulty and Nier and Stellar Blade in terms of concept and story. Has great potential for a franchise, and the review score of 73% is misleading. It's a gem like Days Gone, Stellar Blade, and many great games rated in the 70s and lower 80s. And then tags Game Freak. Notice me, senpai. Like this is cringy to read. But there's lots of people that are questioning this as well. We got Rock Solid saying, Game Freak did it again. Horrible optimization, terrible story pacing, riddled with glitches and bugs, smudgy, blurry Unreal Engine 5 graphics, which that's one takeaway I had just from the trailers alone. It's very blurry and smudgy. It's like a fog effect. Pretty strange. OST is literally a single lo-fi track on a loop. 3 enemy types in the entire game. Wait, what? All weapons are the same besides a tiny passive effect that is triggered by parrying. Equipment doesn't change your looks at all. There is only one execution animation in the entire game. Jumping and looting shares the same button. No actual tutorial for half the mechanics. I gotta be honest, just reading this so far,
what is that?
Game sounds like shit.
It's the enemy mothership. Stay alert.
I'm sure there's fun to be had with it, but damn, bro. 99% of exploration rewards you with useless resources, so you can make food that grants you like 0.0001 stat increases. The only customization is adjusting your companion's abilities and the types of arrows on your bows. Crouching locks you out of any action for a second and is too easy to trigger.
Kind of party.
Everything comes with an animation lock, so the combat is janky. The only positive I can think of here is that the gameplay and art direction is not horrible, although it tries to go for Nier Automata, Stellar Blade world, but does it worse, and the gameplay is Stellar Blade with even more stiff controls sometimes. The music is okay, even if it's basically the same track repeating itself. What a fucking mess. Beast of Reincarnation might be my worst game of the year, despite the fact I had high hopes for it. I guess the lack of talent carried over to outside of Pokemon. Oof, bro. That is
focus fire.
not great. Not great. But we do have former IGN Destin Lagarde getting retweeted by Pictures, who again has me blocked. Beast of Reincarnation surprised me. I can't wait to play more. Hands-on preview. This is like such an industry shill approach. They're like, hey guys, I love this game. You gave me access. I need access media for attention. I love this game. And then I read Rock Solid, and I'm like, bro, if you actually are a gamer, these are the first things that you notice when you play the game. Unless you completely gloss over all of that because you just want Game Freak to like you in the future so that maybe they give you access to Pokemon games and things like that. This is embarrassing. It's pathetic. And the fact that I got preemptively blocked by the publisher Fiction, who, again, like genuinely, I have never heard of them in my life before today. I literally was doing research for the video, and I was like, oh, okay, let me go see what they're tweeting about so I can talk to people about this game and try to get people interested if I feel like it's something that's going to be cool. And the more research I did on it, the more I'm like, oh, I see why they blocked me. Because they know I'm not the type of person to just give in and be like, yeah, it's great game, please, Game Freak, please pay attention to me. I don't give a shit about access media. I don't need that. Just give it to people straight. Give them the truth. Be honest with people. These people probably can't take that. And the fact that I'm blocked by them, mark my words, I'll leave it at this. It tells me there's something much deeper going on with this company that meets the eye. And eventually, it will come out. And when it does, I want everyone to come back and reference this. We have some late-breaking news. Jay Viper just dropped his 2-hour impression. He says, I've given Beast of Reincarnation 2 hours of my time. Here we go. I like the traversal and ability to use Emma's hair bridges to turn them into stealth kills. Movement can be slick at times and jank at others. The camera is very stiff, which I think attributes to the movement feeling even more stiff than it is. The cinematics stop you constantly. They'll even tell you to chase something and then stop you with cinematics. Then it will link several types of cinematics together as you're trying to get from point A to point B. The main issue there is the cinematics are pretty boring. Slow plotting conversations aplenty. Some you can skip, others you can only skip line by line, but you still wait through the animations. Sound effects are occasionally missing in battle, making sound effect feedback odd at times. A finishing kill makes no noise, pulls you right out of the combat. Other sounds are totally fine, and the basic sound effects are pleasant enough. The dog barks, however, get annoying quick. Who, the dog, barks all the time at everything. A new enemy, a tool, a treasure, etc. And they are all the same bark. It would be kind of neat if you had a different bark for each type of item, or at least a few different barks so it's not always the same sound. The fighting is very button mash, even though there are moves. The camera, again, affects fighting, making it feel stiff if there are several enemies. Parrying seems fine, and you parry a lot. It actually seems overly easy. Firing arrows is simple enough as well, and you can switch between arrow types. Rapid fire with auto aim or manual aim for power shot. Overall, the presentation feels cheap. The graphical choice, enemy design, world, even the characters seem just meh outside of Emma, who the devs clearly put work into. Every time I see the wolf coo, it's like looking at a mangy dog because its fur was so poorly done. I'll give it a little bit more time, but for now, it's looking like a 5 to 6 out of 10. If you want to play it, I suggest renting it through Game Pass. It's not a buy, in my opinion. So
Nobody panic.
there you have it.
I'm not sure how stable
From
this is.
Jay Viper himself, giving you his first 2-hour thoughts on Beast of the Nation, and it's not great. Right in line with what everyone else that I've been hearing saying, the game is just not worth your time, especially in a landscape filled with other games that are
you talking to
probably
me?
more worth it.
These readings are making my head spin.
General Pepper needs to know about this.
Where's this thing gonna spit us out?
Alright.
It's no wonder Andros has repeated.
To Sector Z.
Here comes a welcoming committee.
So much for sneaking through this junkyard.
Extra life? That's not gonna be. You gotta use it to its full. Useful.
Got a bogey on my 6. I can't keep this up forever, Fox. Help me out here, Fox.
They're gaining on me. Radar says I'm in trouble.
I've picked up a shadow.
6 missiles detected by long-range scans.
We gotta protect the Great Fox.
Missile 1 is in range, targeting Great Fox.
Focus fire on that missile.
Where's my backup? Requesting backup.
Missile approaching. 25 seconds to impact.
I want to reconsider, pal.
They've got me in their sights.
Missile approaching. 10 seconds to impact. 5 seconds. Bracing for impact.
They've singled me out.
Balls. It's two left. 2 missions to go.
We gotta get through that force field.
Aim for the 6 energy towers.
cover you, Fox.
I really appreciate it. Oh,
Too bad we have to scrap this thing. It's incredible.
Yeah, super cool. Let's blow it up anyway.
I'm turning the tables.
We'll go.
That knocked out the force field. Looks like we got more company. It's your own target, Fox.
Radar says I'm in trouble. They've got me in their sights.
Got a bogey on my 6.
Nice,
Playtime is over, Star Fox.
nice chicken.
I'll take my time picking you apart.
Determined to die like your daddy, Fox?
The satellite core is exposed. That's our target.
Oh,
Star Wolf. So you're doing Andross's dirty work.
That swine's got a lot to answer for. I picked up a shadow.
Not so fast, pal.
Stick to the pond, frog.
Supplies deployed.
Shoot! They got me.
Let's see if you're half the pipe your dad was.
Destroy the satellite's core.
Go crawl back under your rock. Can't shake this guy.
all right. Yes. Gotta lock in.
It's showtime, Star Fox. Eyes up, jets hot. These guys aren't even in the same league.
Keep your guard up. Andross knows we're here.
No kidding.
I think we made him mad.
Don't go dying on me, Fox.
Stay sharp. I won't lose anyone else to this place.
Let's show him what an R-Wing can do.
I'll take the left.
I've got the...
Nice of them to line up for us.
I'm going left. Take them all out. There's more incoming.
Supplies deployed. Show them who is boss.
Falco's a bad influence on you, Rob.
Whoa! What a defense system.
I wish your dad could see us now.
He'd tell us to get the job done, no matter what.
Those tin cans are no match for me!
Rob, secure the comms.
We'll show him tin cans.
So we're headed right into that ominous temple. Sure, that tracks.
Come on, tough guy. It'll be fun.
Running away. Should we pursue?
This place is one big death trap.
Don't get too close, Fox.
I got this.
Can't outrun my scan. Sending analysis to you now.
Hopefully.
Fox, wait! I want to help!
Oh. Lost 3. There goes all that. Low 27.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox!
I'll take a low
Know
27.
that I control the galaxy!
A low 27.
How very foolish to face me on your own! Are you so eager to repeat your father's mistakes?
Yep. It's gonna be a low 27. Oh, what is this? 26? Hello? Oh, oh. 26, 29. Yes! Where in the ranks am I getting to? Oh! 4? Let's go!
I should have known better than to worry.
Your
4
father
and a
would
half
be proud
minutes
of you.
off.
I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
By the time I... would have already gone to Venom and this would have reached Venom and still missed.
Tremendous work, Star Fox. The Lilat system owes you a
Wow.
significant debt of gratitude.
Not just gratitude, General. I'm sending the bill over now. Nice doing business with you.
The payday takes some of the sting off. But did you really have to snag all the glory for yourself, Fox?
Come on, Falco. We helped save the entire system. The war's finally over.
Yeah, and I'm already bored.
Fox? Everything okay?
I don't know, Peppy. I've got this funny
Yeah, the
feeling. Like it isn't
plus
over.
2.
Like maybe we played right into Andross's hands.
Plus 2. Oh, it's just the attack carrier. Those are the only 3. It's nice.
The fools
From-
think they've won.
Anyways.